stream horizontally. Okay, I'm going to bring you up on my computer, or on my big screen television. Today is pack up day. It's going to be crazy. And I haven't told anybody I was going to go live. I wasn't sure I was going to do it just because, you know, there's too many things going on here. So let's go back. Let's search for me. We're going to bring you up on the big screen TV. Some of my regular viewers are going to be so happy I'm here today. Let's go to apps. So today we're going to pack up for my Christmas market. I'm just bringing you guys up on the big screen television here so I can see the comments as they come in. Super exciting. Christmas markets start on Thursday. And normally I would do this on Wednesday. But unfortunately, I have to go to the eye doctor on Wednesday. So today I need to pack up. Tomorrow I need to load it into the vehicles. So that's what's going to happen here today. So this isn't going to be a crafting. This is just going to be like a, help me keep my sanity kind of video where I show you guys how I pack up my stuff, which is bananas. Who have we got here today? Let's go live. Let's go live. We got 4 of you. Hello, welcome. I'm Jolene from Home Stitchery Decor. It's going to be absolute freaking chaos here today. So, I have all these different stands that I have my products on. We'll wait for a couple more of my, hopefully my regulars to get on because I do want to show off what's here. So maybe like in 30 seconds or so, we'll see if somebody comes on. And then I've got tons and tons and tons of IKEA bags. Crazy. And I don't know who said what there because I couldn't see it. And then I've got my bins to pack up, but somebody just messaged something and I couldn't see what it was. Oh, I think somebody might have just, do you have a van? Oh, hi, how are you? So we have my Chevy Equinox, and then we have my husband's truck. So he has a big, well, what is it? It's, I'll think of the name of it in a second. I'm not that good with vehicles. It's newish. It's expensive. It's a great big freaking truck with a full-size cab. So typically what happens is all of the furniture goes into his truck and then all of the sewing goes into my car. And then we take everything out, and normally what I would do is I would like have all these bags. I put them down on a tarp on the floor when I get out there. Hi, Karen. Because Cotton, and I just forgot your name, which is bad, but I have you written down here somewhere on my sheet of paper. Remind me of your name, Cotton. And so I would pack everything into these bags and I would take it out to the Christmas market and I would lay it down on a floor on a tarp. And then I would sort out everything. And this year I've decided that I don't want to do that, and we don't know what's really going to happen with my eye. In fact, they might tell me I need surgery like the next day, which is what happened to me last year. So I'm kind of just hoping to, oh, TJ, that's right. Hi, TJ. Hope the eye doctor goes well on Wednesday and that I can just pack into my markets and there'll be no drama. However, they're going to do like where they dilate my eye and stuff. So in order to make this easier this year, I did this. And you guys are going to see me like, because I'm literally packing. You're not going to see me. You're going to see me. You're not going to see me. You're going to see me. Okay. It's just how it is. And I know some of you just want to be here for the learning of it, which is great. So I went to Canadian Tire. If you're in the United States, it's like a hardware store that sells like appliances and sporting goods and Christmas, like everything. It's a home goods store. So I went and I got these bins, and I bought them for a bin for each cupboard. So what I'm going to do is pre-stage the bins, and I'm going to load up what I need from each shelf into the bins. IKEA bags. You know, one time I had everything lined up on my street, all these IKEA bags and my Chevy Equinox, and then I did like a time-lapse video and I packed everything into my Chevy Equinox and I tagged Chevy and they actually replied. It was hilarious. I'm like, how much can you put in a Chevy Equinox? Okay, so yeah, so if I do each shelf and I just kind of pre-stage it for what needs to be on the shelf, and then I pack exactly what I need from that shelf into this bin, when I get to the market, I should be able to set the bin in front of the shelf and then do the overstock stuff without having to like actually manually think about everything that's going to go onto that shelf. You with me? Everybody with me? Honestly, today, like, I love everybody, but I don't care if you are or not. I got to get this done. So we're not gonna chit chat too much. Okay, so no time like the present. We're gonna start with the teal bin right behind us. I'm not gonna put a mandala on this shelf because there's only three. Oh my gosh. 3 shelves on the shelf. So everything that's on the top here is gonna go. And like normally I would unpack all of these little bins and pack them in like all together. So I would have like a whole IKEA bag just full of the bins, and then I would have to sort the cloths and everything out. And this year I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna pack the squishy stuff on the bottom and the hard stuff on the top, and just I know what will fit and what doesn't fit. I'll toss my overstock like over here for a minute, and then I'll pack my overstock into bags by color, hopefully, and then that will go better. Or maybe I'll just do the shelves. I'm just going to start with the shelves is what I'm going to do, and then I will start the extra stuff later. And the pillows will be able to squish down quite nicely. So I don't need everything, I just need most of it. And I might not even do that. You know what I might do? Let's put the pillows into IKEA bags so there's enough room for everything. Because those will be easy to pick out. That's what I'm going to do. So I'll have 2 of each color of dish drying mats, a couple of each color of potato bags. It's like, this is mass decision time. A fun photo moment of vehicles packed before. Yes. Oh shoot, you guys, I was going to show you what I have. Dang it, I pulled some stuff out already. Let's take the camera around. Because I know Chelsea was asking that too, how much stuff we actually have here. You're gonna go crazy because I've been hiding stuff in different places. Let me grab my glasses so I can turn this around here. Goodness sakes. Okay. I'll shut my door to my other life here. I actually managed to get in another aisle here entirely. So these 2 white shelves, they're going to be for fabric and pillows. The one is filled with jelly rolls and soup bowl cozies right now. But that's just because I had nowhere to put them. The top of these are bins that I've already pre-packed with all the sewing kits. So I do sell the sewing kits as well. I got oven mitts and soup bowl cozies done. I did not get the stockings done. Oh well. Then as we turn this way, we've got the Christmas stand, which is like to the ceiling, right? The Christmas stand there. And then I'll show you down the aisles here. So this is the pink stand that I'm working on right now. And here are a whole bunch of tea towels and soup bowl cozy stacked on top of tea towels. And there's actually like 2 rows of tea towels here. And then we'll go into the pink down at the end. Oh, I never showed you guys these either. I designed my own mouse pads. They're available on my website right now. So those are new. I have in the closet, I have overstock of tea towels. Everything that's on a hanger is tagged, ready to go. And then I also made these Christmas gift sacks. Those are ready to go. So there's probably, oh gosh, 60 tea towels in that cupboard. Now we're going to spin around Sorry, this is all over the place today, but whatever is what it is. These are the jelly rolls. So the jelly roll rugs. There's, I think 118. Mandalas up on the wall. Those are going to get staged this year onto my shelves. Then here is so over here is the aisle I was just on, like where this pink stuff is. And now here is this tiny little aisle I can walk through. So I've got fabric that I'm going to sell. I've got jelly roll tube makers. I've got batting strips. And now we've got the cream and taupe stand. And as you can see, I've really stuffed in this last week. Well, been sewing like crazy for one thing, but also getting everything onto a hanger, making sure it has a tag, etc. Can you imagine how much money I have just in hangers, which is crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, so this corner used to be basically, you know, just a little bit of overstock, and that's my ceiling up there. I could put one more pillow up there, but I can't reach it, and it's tipping over. So those are pillows. I did 80 pillow shams this year. I already had some sewn already. Here's the gray and teal, and again, all the way to the floor. And in this pile here, I have some gift boxes that I've done up and another 40 pillow shams that just haven't been stuffed yet. Those will be my overstock pillows. Here's the teal, more sewing kits. And then in those blue bins and behind, those are all bins on top of bins on top of bins of mandalas that you're seeing around here. Here is the red pile. And then here, of course, is the card stand. And I pretty much managed to get the entire card stand full as well. So that's what's going on. More mandalas over here in these blue bins. So not too bad considering. This is the side that I'm going to work on today. And honestly, I've seen it in much worse condition. Much, much, much worse condition when I'm on pack-in day. Because it all just kind of gets piled on top of piles on top of piles. And then off we go. Okay, so we're going to work on the pink stuff here first. I'm going to do 2 of each dish dry mat that's here. Every single product, you guys, has, I won't show you my phone number, but has my product label tag on it, all the information about the product, and then on the back is the QR code for my website, and then all the washing instructions for each product. And then I have a clip off, like you can cut this tag off with the price on it. And that way, if you're giving my products as a gift, you leave the wash instruction tag on it, but you clip off the price tag. And that way people are happy because they're not giving somebody a gift that has a price tag on it. So I explain that as I'm giving everything to everybody, and they seem to be pretty happy with what's going on with that. Yeah, so a little bit off the chain here as far as what I normally do on my YouTube channel. But there's some people, like I said, that are just watching this to learn and grow their own businesses, and why not, right? So I'm happy to share. I'm going to pack up anyway. Can turn on the camera and talk you guys through any questions that you have. So yeah, I have my Chevy Equinox, and then my husband has a truck. He's a construction, he builds homes, basically is what he does. Well, that is what he does. He builds homes. They do renos, new construction. A lot of their projects end up in magazines because they're pretty freaking talented guys. So that's kind of cool. And we would normally pack in everything, pack in as much fabric as we could as well. And then the next morning, so like you pack in and you try to get set up as much as possible. And then the next morning, hi, we're packing up my stuff today. It's just a chit chat day. So everybody get involved, cheer me on, please. I'm dog tired. And then the next morning I would go back with as much stuff as I could in fabric. and just set it up onto the shelves. And so that way it's just stuffed into my car again. And the market starts on Thursdays. Just trying to figure out, these are brand new bins. I just went to the store and bought them like today. So I'm just trying to figure out how I can get as much of this as possible in here without wrecking anything, so that I can just set it on the shelf when I get there. I think this is going to be pretty good. Yeah, so that has worked out in the past for us pretty well. And there's been a couple of years, of course, where I did it on my own because he was busy working. And then last year he tried to help as much as he possibly could, but he was really sick with cancer, and he really struggled last year to help. And that's okay. Hi, everyone. Yeah, it's not my typical videos here, but it is what it is, right? Okay, can we stuff one pillow in here with this? Because that is basically what I'm going to take for colors for this bin. I think that's going to be good. So some of my shelves have, like my stands have 3 shelves, and some have 4. So then what I'm going to do is literally run this out to my living room so it's out of the way. And I'm going to pack, like this is my basement. We live in Canada where we have basements. And there's not going to be enough room for me to do everything in here today. So I'm going to have to run in and out as we do this. And just kind of have like a priority pile of what has to absolutely go. And then pack the other stuff, further back in the living room over here where it doesn't have to go. And I'm not too keen on showing every aspect of my house, but you guys want to be here for stuff, so I'm back. Wasn't too bad. All right, so then let's pack some I just want to make this as easy as freaking possible this year. I still have to do the tea towels. Yay, welcome back. I didn't put any tea towels in the bin. They won't fit in there too nicely. And so I'll pack, I guess, a bin and a bag maybe for each one. This one you guys, I'm trying to figure this out as I go. This is not my typical video. And I want to take as many, I'm just dropping stuff on the floor now, like it's crazy in here. I want to take a lot, but maybe not all, to hang up. We'll maybe leave 3 chicken towels at home, put those into overstock over here. Oh, did you want to see the towels? Sorry, guys. Here is one of them in that color line. This is very selfish videotaping today. Of like, I just gotta go. I just gotta go. Here's another one. And have you noticed, I've been able to figure out how to have my screening here on horizontal. Yay! Yay, yay, yay! Okay, here's some green and blue ones. Here's more chicken ones, but we don't need to take all the chicken ones because I have some here already. So I will be able to hang some extra stuff up. Here's some green. Some more green. I alternate how the towels go. in the bin so they can all fit. And like I say, I don't have to take every single towel because I've got weeks of Christmas markets, right? And you can kind of tell, you know, which when you make all this stuff, you kind of figure out, you know, which ones you've ran out of that day. You can come back and kind of scan what's hanging up at the house and take a few more if you're out. But also, you want your booth super duper duper full. The more full it is, the more people stop by and buy stuff. Yes, everything does look very professional. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I have worked endlessly on getting my products to look as good as I possibly can. All right, so this is just a metal rack, like a metal tube that I put in between shelves. When I go to the market, I don't use those at all. I use wooden dowels. And that way my whole booth is also adjustable. So these are all the overstock for those soup bowl cozies. For just that color. I have at least this much overstock for each color of soup bowl cozies. Can you imagine? But that's basically how much you need to keep that booth full the entire time, keep everybody happy the entire time, and get your stuff sold. All right, so I'm going to whip these towels out to the living room. They can go on with the bin. You do it by color. It's just easier for everything. Easier to keep track of. And then, of course, I've got rugs in each color as well. I'm back! Do that 20 times a day. And, yeah. Okay, so I need to pack up this overstock stuff, which I'm going to hang the towels up, but I'm going to pack pillows into bags. First off, make sure I have 4 pillows with me. I think I know what will sell, but you know, you never want to run out. Okay, some pillows are going. Pillows are an easy thing. Oh yes, I'm taking everything. Pillows are an easy thing to take on the last day because you can easily fill your whole car up with the pillows and then just stuff them in wherever they need to go. And it would take like 10 minutes to basically put all your pillows on a shelf. This is going to be actually so much better. I can feel it right now. You know when you're working on stuff and it just all comes together? That's, you know, things just start to flow. Yes, I'm taking the Christmas cards. On each of these other colors, these are like the regular everyday cards. So there's mom, there's with love, thank you, congrats. In each color, I've thrown in a couple of Christmas cards on there, but mostly my Christmas cards go into this great big roundabout stand here. I don't know if you can see it right now. Oh yeah, you can. And then I'm going to pack those into these black bins, I believe. So we'll see. If I have an extra bin with a lid on it, I'm going to try to get them in with a lid on it because then you can stack other things on it in the vehicle. But yeah, that's what I'm going to try to do. Okay, so we need to still pack up this extra stuff. just so it's close by. Might even go in my car at some point. Get everything in there. It is fun when my booth is set up. I have a lot of fun. I really do. And I try to, you know, actually take a moment and enjoy what I've done, because it's a crazy amount of work. And, you know, you deserve to take a minute and just actually soak up the moment. All right. I might actually just pile this in my closet. No, that's a bad idea. The bag is a bad idea. The towels are a good idea. I still need to pull out one white cupboard. Because the way I set up my booth, I'm going to need 3 of the white cupboards. So I'll have my tall stands and I'll have a white cupboard in between them. So maybe I'll put the overstock stuff in the laundry room for now. Extra rooms in my house, thank goodness. Oh, close by. Okay, so let's move on to the pink stand down the way. Oh, I didn't take off these extra. I'm gonna finish each color as I do it. These are extra dish drying mats, so they match the tea towels. I can show you guys. I don't know if you've all seen them, but they're basically a pillow sham with lace. Oh, and then you didn't get to see the button with the button on it as well. Put those in with the other stand. I think this will get easier too, like as the colors kind of go down. And I don't suspect, oh yeah, I'll post pictures for sure. I'll do videos and do like short videos and stuff like that as well. Absolutely. I don't suspect there's a lot of people watching this either. But you know what? You can't please everybody. 4. Hi, 4. Yay. Yes, there will be pictures on top of pictures. Okay, so we're going to do the pink stand next. Oh, I didn't get those blue. I still have some stuff I could make. But honestly, I've just ran out of time, so here's what it is. And you want it full, but you don't want it obnoxious. So I'll take this off. And the reindeer ornaments, which look like this, are done in each color as well. So we did those a couple weeks ago. Those designs are available on my website. If you're a channel member and you want those reindeer designs, go to the community tab and scroll down through the posts. And I put a members only discount there for you guys. There's a regular discount YT reindeer for regular YouTube viewers. But for my channel members, you get an even bigger discount. So if you want those, go grab it. It's on my website. Just find where the SVGs are and you'll be good to go. Couple potato sacks. Like I say, you can always fill this up later. So these are new. This is my own original textile designs that I have on mouse pads, and that's going to work out great. Mouse pads and desk mats as well. So I didn't do them in every color. I honestly just got those like back, I don't know, last week's, I think. And it was I've tried printing my own stuff for quite a while with literally no success with it. Really kind of annoying. Printers are just crap, and they I don't know even know why they would send you some stuff. And then if you did find a good quality product, it wasn't affordable to get printed on, like, where you could sell it and make money. Okay, so here are some pink and green. So here, this color I've had for a while. Pink soup bowl cozies with little chickadees on them. That one sells pretty well. Put a bunch in the bin. Put some to overstock. This color I'm out of. There's only 2 of them left. I ship it to Canada, you guys, as well. So if you're watching this right now and you want stuff, order it because it'll be gone by the weekend. A lot of stuff will be out the door. It will be no more. And we've got the cards and the magnets. You can't keep everything for everybody. Everybody. All right, here's the pink. Super pretty. Mom card. Happy birthday. Another happy birthday. So if you're just joining the channel right now, you guys, we are packing up for my Christmas market. Here are fridge magnets galore. They come in packs of 6. That was a new product I did this year. And we're getting everything ready to rock and roll. And the Christmas markets start on Thursday. And I'm missing some soup bowl cozies. That's right, I put them over here because there was too many of them. Yeah, Christmas markets start on Thursday, so setup is Wednesday, which means I really need to get my button gear and get all this stuff packed and ready to go. So we've got blue. And I just want to make sure I'm not squishing anything, like squishing my cards or anything like that. Squishing my magnets. You can always put a soup bowl cozy between stuff because that's pretty padded, and then sort that out after the fact. Maybe grab a pillow, put it on the top. Oh, I still need the dishcloths and a pillow. Is that what we figured out we could pack in here? Dishcloths. Will the pillow fit? Maybe not. Maybe if I just move the cards to the side, check them down someplace where they're secure. Okay, yep, the pillow's gonna fit. Yay! So how many of you are bored out of your mind right now and going, what is this girl doing? We have a channel membership here, and a whole bunch of my viewers just want to see how I'm building my business and how I do each and every step. And today we're packing in for Christmas market. So if you're just joining, that's what we're doing here right now. Okay. Once we've got the bin packed, out to the living room it goes. Which is crazy. It is so tight in here. Ooh. And by going out to dinner, I mean we have to go to Costco, so we're going to eat Costco hot dogs for dinner. And we've pre-planned this, so it's like a date, right? Yeah. All right. What was the question I asked? It's like a date, right? If you go to Costco for a hot dog, that's a date. I think that's a date. We need to go to Costco tonight. Not very exciting, but this is life. Actual life. Okay, we're gonna put some extras. it is what you make of it, right? It doesn't have to be fancy pants every day. Oh, here's an announcement. I got my revenue report for YouTube, and last month, October, should be my best month ever on YouTube. And that's because of everything. That's because of ad revenue. That's because of membership fees, the whole shebang. So it is working. Things are starting to grow, which is exciting. And yeah, things are looking up, looking good here. Okay, this is the overstock. I still need a bag for the tea towels. I couldn't even tell you how many bags I have. Thank you so much. I'm working my butt off. And I feel like if we just keep working at it, can you imagine what it's going to be like by this time next year? It's going to be absolutely crazy. And I'm so freaking grateful for everybody that's here, watching everything, you know, leaving comments. Like, I'm proud of you. Thank you. We should be, you know, proud of other women and cheering each other on and all that. Like, we literally should be. Okay, so we're going to put two pillows in here. We have one already. I know 3 fit on the stand. I can take some overstock later, but we'll kind of get this staged. And we're going to take some tea towels. I found your channel at a good time. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be huge. It's going to be this great big network. I think you just decide what you're going to do, and then you do it. And suddenly, all the people that you knew were in the world that were looking for the same kind of stuff just start appearing if you put your stuff out there. And that is exactly what is happening here. To the T. To the letter. All right. We got tea towels. Oh, sorry. Showing you tea towels. Showing you tea towels. Showing you tea towels. Look, get all my tea towels. I find it is so easy to have all the towels on the hangers. And then when I'm at the Christmas market, I have a little bag by the checkout stand. And as I carefully remove the towels from the hangers, I just dump the extra hangers into like an IKEA bag or whatever bag I've got there. And then at the end of the day, I can bring home all my empty hangers. If I happen to be sewing still, which I probably will this year, like in the evenings or whatever, I've got some tea towel hangers that I can just quickly put stuff back onto. So that's super easy. YouTube like when comments are being made, and also when we're rewatching your live and posting tutorials. YouTube acknowledges views and viewing posts. I think they only give me credit for like the first time you watch a video the whole way through. But they do like people watching the videos through. Yes, absolutely. Oh, you're starting to sew with my channel. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. I'm teaching everything I do. There's no secrets here. So if you want to learn, you know, I learned by watching YouTube. Here I am in my living room, far, far away from you again. But you know that I love you. You know that I love you. Chit-chatting. Yay, tea towels. Okay. We got one. Done. We're going to not put... I'm just going to put this bag away. I think I have enough bags this year because I bought even more bags and now I bought the bins. So this overstock bag is going to go live in my laundry room as a way of me pre-sorting some stuff out here. Okay, next bin. I'm sure there are some people that is going to find this boring today. But, you know, this is all work that has to get done. And if you show the reality of what you're actually doing, I think if you wanted to start your own business, you could have some realistic expectations. Oh, I need something to drink. I chose berry splash water, but I could really go for like a JD and Coke. Not until we're done packing. Okay, I kind of want to get this out of the way, so maybe I won't do this bin just yet, and I will do a couple of big bags of Christmas tea towels. And there are so many. Start squishing some stuff away here. I give myself like more than 6 inches to move. Wouldn't that be swell? Okay, a couple of these are gonna go, because we don't need all of these. I have like 16 of this color of towel. So I'm gonna put a few back in the closet on the very far side. We don't need that one. We don't need that many of that one. And then we probably got 8 of this one, and I'll show you what it is in a minute. And so we'll put that one away. And it's, for me, it's easier if I buy anywhere from like 4 to, I think the most towels I've ever done of one color is 16. And that way I'm not relisting on my website every single day of the week. And if they overflow to the next year, it's no problem. This is reality. Okay, I'm going to show you guys some towels as I put them away. Because some of these I made like last year or the year before. So there's only one left. So there's a Christmas gnome. Got a couple of those guys. We've got this pretty poinsettia one. We've got a snowman who's the wrong way around on the towel. Cute little snowman. I can't believe I still have some of this, but these are like stockings and sleighs. And I think I made like this one the very first year I went to markets. And nobody's bought it yet. But you know what? It's just one more thing to flip through on the rack of like, you know, how pretty are these Christmas towels? And then I have, these are new this year. I think we did one of these live, right? This one here. I think we did live. And I think it's in the members only gift pack too. Sadly, we are sitting at 28 members instead of 31 because people have been canceling their membership. Can you believe it? Unbelievable. There's some gnomes. I couldn't believe it, but it's true. I can show you the numbers. And of course, I'm going to videotape the day that we turn to 150 paid members of the channel. Okay, TJ. When we hit 150 paid members of the channel, I'll videotape it so everybody can see, you know, it's legit. And then we're going to do that members only giveaway. And I cannot wait for that day. I think it's going to be amazing. Do not judge my white hangers. I have 2. I actually have about 50 white hangers, but I ran out of the wooden this size hangers, and I had to resort to my white ones, which I actually want to just sell off, and I only want to use the brown ones, and that way the whole booth is like consistent with brown hangers. Oh, here's one more cute one. Check out this cutie patootie with this retro Santa. Okay, so there's one that has to go. If it's in my living room, it has to go. If it's in my laundry room, it's a you can wait till later situation. And technically, we could just go upstairs and enjoy our upstairs living room, but it doesn't have a television in it. It's more of a, yeah, I don't know why people are canceling. I have no idea. Whatever. Look, they don't like it here. I mean, you can't please everybody. So, $2 a month. I know. And then I had a couple of really nasty comments on some stuff, and I've just deleted them. But nasty comments like, who do you think you are charging for this? And I'm like, well, like in my head, I'm thinking, well, who the frig does Taylor Swift think she is? But people are paying like $5,000 a ticket to go see her. So it's all in what people value. And I'm just going to work at it long enough until I find my people. And, you know, I don't think that $2 a month is a lot. I think if we did that 100 times over, it would be a happy place around here. I just pulled an entire tag off of a rug. Can you believe that? I can. I don't even know. Oh, the pin is stuck in my pants. That's where it is. I'm like, where did the pin go? They don't really say why they're canceling. They don't say. Okay, I need to put this back on this rug before I forget it. And the pin got stuck in my pant leg as I walked past. That's how tight it is in here. Look how I just squished this pin. Crazy. It is completely and totally mangled. Bye, pin. Thank you for your service. Cannot help you. Yeah, they don't say why they're canceling. They just cancel, and there's literally nothing I can do about it. So I don't know. I'm staying too. I'll be here until I'm old and gray, which may be next Tuesday. So check back in on me. We'll see how it goes. The first weekend is usually the bananas weekend at the market because, like everybody knows that this one particular Christmas market, this Millerville Christmas market, is typically the first big market on the market circuit. And if you do a bunch of markets, you basically learn, like if you go to a bunch of markets, you learn where the good ones are, and you learn when they start that the vendors have the most amount of product to select from, because we all, you know, hold back stock up on stock, put different gift baskets together, have different pricing and all that kind of stuff. Basically, when comments such as that, my thought is jealousy isn't looking good on you. I'm really not that kind. Just so you know. I am. I'm pretty much nice to anybody until they push me. And then when I'm not nice, I'm going to tell you to go to a place that I think you should live at in such a manner that you're going to wish you were already there. That's how I am. I have no patience for not nice people and stupidity and unkindness and people that create their own drama. I'm like, please get away from me. I cannot handle you at all, and I don't want to, and you are draining my energy. I will cancel you faster than Netflix. That is a true story. Yes, it is. Like, okay, who wants to see some more towels? So I have towels here that I'm packing up right now, and some of these I've had for a while, and so I've discounted them. So in my store, I'm gonna have like one section that is like where all the discounted products are, and I do that when there's like one kind of left of a design that I don't want to sell anymore. And I just try to you know, cycle through some stuff so I'm not holding on to it. It doesn't have anything else in the booth that goes with it. And it's just time for it to leave. So I do have some discounted towels, and I'm just packing those up now so I actually have room to put some of my overstock towels back in, because the ones that are on sale I actually want to get into a new home this year. Look at that. Now I have like a whole loop in my closet where I can, you know, put other things. So that's exciting. Yeah, so some of these will be discounted towels. And people think they're getting a great deal, and they are. So kind of fun. And I don't need to pack these bags so tight they don't fit in the car because I have extra, right? I did say that. Okay. So, all right, I'll tell you guys a story because this actually happened on the weekend. I have an Etsy store where I sell my card designs. And a lady went on and bought a card design, downloaded it, did the thing. 2 days after this, she sends me a message, which is, hi, I want to score this card where the fold is, but you have a cut line on your design. So I want to be able to edit this into a folded line. And I replied to her, thanks for reaching out. You know, polite, thanks for reaching out. I designed my cards with a cut file line. It's tiny dotted perforated line that allows you to fold the card. I am not going to be altering my files, but this is how the files work. Okay? Pretty simple. No problem. So then yesterday she goes on and leaves me a 3-star review on the review system. And basically, well, flat out said, I reached out to the seller and they were rather curt with me. And I want to be able to score this line instead of cut this line. Has anybody else had a problem with this? Blah, blah, blah. So she's trying to start drama on my review portion of my Etsy store, and has left me a review in which she has lied. So I copy and pasted like her comment to me, my comment back to her. And then I said to everybody, like, clearly she got a response. It just, you know, in my head, I'm thinking, well, this just isn't the response that she wants. So she's acting like a petulant child and, you know, stomping her feet, like, and I'm thinking to myself, and I said, not only thinking to myself, but I said in this thing, like, there are sellers on here that sell customized designs, and you can pay for them, and people will do that for you, and they charge for it, as they should. But I'm just going to let karma sort this lady out, and I left it like that. And then I went off of there, and I thought to myself, you know what? Well, she wants to be able to customize my designs, which I don't want anybody doing, because if you can customize one portion of the design, you can customize a whole bunch of the design and then take portions of my design and alter them and then resell them as your own designs, which is horse pucky. So, I'm just going to let karma sort her out, because I'm like, you're ridiculous. Like, why do you think you should get that? I want $1 million, but I'm not texting you and saying, you know, she wants something that I don't sell, and then is getting mad at me for not selling it, and then leaving me a bad review because she didn't get her way. I'm like, listen, lady, your $4 file is not going to be the end of me. Taking my tea towels out to the living room. All right, let's pack another bag of Christmas tea towels. Peaceful Mind. What? Found this on Peaceful Mind Peach. Full. The funny thing is, if you don't let people just, yeah, I know. Don't get me started. I'm just in the mood of, like, I'm so freaking tired from working my butt off, in desperate need of, like, I shouldn't say I need alcohol, but I would really like a big old glass of Jack and Coke. I might even just do that tonight. But I also have to like work at my regular job tomorrow. So, you know, you don't want to be ridiculous. And yeah, funny how that works, isn't it? Okay, so here are some more Christmas tea towels that I've done this year. This one was from last year. Very pretty. One of it left. This stocking one is from this year. Very pretty. Packing Christmas tea towels. Yeah, if you don't let people just, you know, push you over, then they get mad at you. Oh, look at her. She's so difficult. It's like, really? Or are you just being a not nice person? I have other words for it. But I try to be as kind as possible. And I usually tell people to just go ahead and have the day they deserve. Which they don't like either, because, you know, they're like, oh, look at her. She thinks she's something. I was explaining this to my girlfriend the other day of how many of these, like, she thinks she's something comments I've gotten lately. And my friend was like, but you are. I was like, wow. Okay, people will pay high quality detailed stitching. They really will. Because I'm selling it. I'm selling it. You have to go to the right marketplace. I'll tell you that right now. I have gone to markets in like lower income neighborhoods where the market organizers like, hey, you know, pay $360 and come into my market. And the market was total crap and I didn't hardly sell anything and it was a total waste of my time. And then I've just worked my way on up to these higher end markets where people appreciate my stuff. And now they basically just go like, holy crap, take my money, which is awesome. Yeah, she thinks she's special. Yeah. Hello, I'm not that special. I drive a 2018 Chevy Equinox. I'm 51 years old and, you know, overweight, and you can see 7-Eleven from my house. So, like, how special do you think I am? We're not rich. We live a pretty good life, but we both really work hard for it. That should be my new go-to line. If you can see 7-Eleven from your house, you're really not that special. I can show you. I could probably, oh, no, I can't. My lilac bush has grown too much. But I used to be able to see the 7-Eleven sign out my craft window. So no, we're not, you know, fancy pants around here. Okay. So now we need to pack a mandala into this box because we're going to do one of the stands that has 4 shelves on it. So there's going to be room for a mandala. And I always like to just pick the best. Well, you guys can help me pick. I won't show you. I'll pull 3. And then you guys can pick what goes on the shelf first. How about that? How about that? How about that? Which one will it be? Because we have so many of them. And then I'll pack the overstock in here. And I do have to dust this before I gotta... Yeah, gotta love the neighborhood neon bling. Like, we're not doing awful. Like, our house is almost paid off. That's pretty cool. But, you know, we're not Miss Fancy Pants or anything like that. I shouldn't dust these until we pick, maybe. But I got excited. Okay, you guys pick which one I should put onto it's the cream and taupe shelf. It's that one back there. I don't know how many people are here, but you can pick. Okay, so we've got cream and taupe like this. Dun, da, da. We've got cream and gold like this. Ta-da! which is like my sunflower design. It's very popular. I don't want to influence your decision, but you know. And then we've got this one. Okay, so 1, 2, or 3. Which one do you guys think I should put on the shelf first? And I'll clean all of them while I'm standing here. Why not? 1, 2, or 3. Okay, bye, TJ. 3? You like 3? Anybody else want to vote? Okay. This was number 3. This one here. 2 and 3. Okay. I like number 2 the best. Okay, let's pick between, I'll show you guys 2 and 3 again. This is number 2. This is the one I like the best. Super detailed. Look at those tiny fine lines. This is the one I like the best. And then this is number 3. We'll let you think about that for a second. Put this over here. And 2 is my final answer. Number 2 then, winner. Winner, 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 chicken dinner. Okay. Now, on my shelves that have 4 stands, I'm able to put a mandala, which one were we taking? Number 2 here. Okay, number 2. We're able to take a mandala, and then I'm also able to put on a tea towel stand. So this one is already done. So that will fill up the whole shelf, and we've got room for it, so why not? So we'll put the tea towel stand there. Then we're going to grab like 2 of each placemat, or sorry, not placemat, dish drying mat. And this one I think I have an extra color here. Extra couple of colors. I wouldn't mind getting rid of a couple of these. So maybe I'll just reconfigure this one. Take out a brown, put in a cream, put in those 2 cream, take out this cream, take out this cream. Okay. Just so we have enough, but not obnoxious. All right. Got that going. Oh, this has come undone. Just going to pretty this up here, which I can do at the booth, but I'm standing right here right now. So let's get it done because this is probably the cleanest, most convenient place I'm going to have to work for a while. Fix that up. And we definitely won't be able to put any pillows into this one because we put the mandala in and the tea towel stand. So I might even have to do this way. Yeah, that'll work. This way. Put these in the back this way. Get my price tag on my mandala this way. The magnets I know are fairly heavy, so they can kind of go on the bottom. Everything. I'm usually much quicker at packing all this, but then a much slower staging. So I'm kind of killing two birds with one stone here. So what's slower on this end of it will be, I'll make up for it on the other. Okay, these I'm not taking because that's a project for next year. Oh shoot, I just saw my paperwork here. I forgot to pay my bookkeeper. I need to pay her. She just did my last quarter. She sent me an invoice. I got it on Friday. I was dropping my dog off at the groomer. Completely ignored her invoice. And now I have seen my, folder with all of my paperwork in it again. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I still didn't pay her. I am a terrible person. And she's so sweet to me. Why didn't I pay her? Tea-tails, rugs, cozies, machine washable. Absolutely. Yes. All washable. All washable. Very important to have washable items. The rugs are washable. The dish drying mats are washable. The potato bags are pretty much everything's washable. Dishcloths are washable. I wouldn't wash my stockings because they have the fur trim on them. I would take them to like a dry cleaner. Probably not a good idea to do that. Okay, so here's the beige. Okay, I've got these. I think I got too many of these. I'm going to squish my cards, which I really don't want to do. So put the cards someplace else. Put the cozies in here. The dish mats on top. Might have just like a couple too many cozies in here. This should be better. Yeah, of course. Of course, of course. Okay, that's better. That's better. Off to the living room we go. Dun, dun. My husband was saying, don't go buy new Rubbermaid bins. We've got tons of shitty ones in the garage. I'm like, I don't want the crappy Rubbermaid bins. I want it to all kind of match, to be clean, to be put away, to be not used for, oh, here we were painting and we threw all of our used paint brushes into this bin. And now you can use it for your crafts. No. No. How about no? Love him, but he is a construction guy, not a crafting guy. All right. So this is overstock, which I'm going to put into a bag here. Put into the laundry room, because none of this overstock stuff has to come with me on the first morning, or for that matter, even the second morning. It could come in, be in my car on the Saturday morning, and my car isn't that far away at the market. So if I did happen to run out of stuff on my booth, like I'm going to have it super, super, super full Saturday morning. But if I did happen to run out of stuff, I could always just jot out to my car and get whatever I needed. So that should be all right. All right, extra dish drying mats. Going to the laundry room. Okay, now we need to do the tea towels for this color, which we will be taking with us. I could actually do up a couple of these shelves too. I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is the handiest, dandiest little thing. I'll pull it out this way. So I'm gonna move this stuff anyway. Okay, can you see my shelf? Yes, you can. Perfect. Okay, this just lifts up. Crazy. Times 3. So these are the short ones. Jeez. They're metal, so they're pretty indestructible. And the sides fold in, and then they're really light. So this is what I'm taking to the Christmas markets. Super thin. So all these shelves that you see around here that I'm unpacking, they do the same thing. Pretty perfect for this job. Look at that. I've got gained like, I don't know, 6 square feet in my office here. Bonus. Bonus, bonus, bonus. Yeah, pretty sweet. Okay, I need a little drink of something here because I'm just running out of steam. Have my decaf coffee now. My cold decaf coffee. It is what it is. You gotta keep hydrated a little bit. So the shelves I got at like HomeSense. I think you guys have HomeSense if you're in the States as well, right? Like Winners and HomeSense. And essentially, I don't need all of these on the first day. I don't need all of these on the first day. I do not. I can leave a couple behind. It'll be okay. I went to the store and I found one of these shelves. Like I was just randomly at the store. And I thought, oh my God, those would be the perfect market shelves. Like perfect. Like they cannot get any better. And so the very next day, I was not like working. So I went around our entire city to every Winners and HomeSense. And our city probably has, well, I would say we probably have 5 HomeSenses for sure, like the big ones. And then a bunch of smaller Winners stores. So I went around all of them and I bought as many of those shelves as I could find that day. I had emptied out my car entirely because I was like, well, this is going to be a thing, so I'm going to need room. And I ended up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, getting 7 of them. And oh, never regretted it at all. Foldable. It's just tuck in so nicely. They don't fall apart. So nice. Okay, so there's the taupe ones. Those have got to go. So they're going to go sit on the bin in the living room. But they got to go. I've got to pack some pillows for that booth, or for that color. But like I said before, the pillows can go the following morning if I don't have room the first day to pack pillows. No problems. And I have 2 different colors of the cream pillows. Let's show you the colors here. I don't really want to pack 3 pillows in a bag. So I'm going to grab one extra color here. So there's the first one. Here's Okay, here are the taupe colored pillows. So we got this color, and we've got this color. Ta-da! So 4 pillows. I teach this on my channel here as well. 4 pillows nicely fit into this bag. And if you're smart, you twist it so the tags on the pillows are not up at the top of the bag, and then you don't pull them off as you're packing. I have learned. I have learned the hard way not to do that. And because I've done it so many times, I'm trying to be better at learning stuff like that. Okay. Now, I think we did not. What did we do with the pink pillows? I don't recall packing them, but that's okay. Alrighty, let's do the black and taupe. Let's go. I was thinking about packing my cards. I don't want to pack my cards. I want to show you guys this though. I don't want to pack my cards until I know if I have a Rubbermaid bin for them, because it would be better with a lid, is my point. Okay, I bought these. A whole bunch of them. Like, it's like $200 worth. And one of the Christmas markets that I'm at, they don't have a lot of power. So, you're required to bring your own lighting, which is kind of crazy. And I tried doing things like off my Jackery last year, which is actually pretty handy, but it wasn't quite enough. So these are rechargeable. They came 6 in a pack. The charger charges 3 at a time. It takes an hour to charge 3. So I bought 4 packs of them, so I have 4 chargers. And essentially I can come home from the market, charge my lights, and then switch out the 3 and then charge them again. And I was going to show you here. It actually has a mode on it. So you can see the different, there's off, there's one set of brightness, and then there's another brightness as well. So pretty cool. I did buy those, and I pre-charged them and everything. This market I should be okay for light, but it's the next market I'm worried about that I'm not going to have enough light at. And last year was the first year I did that market, and I was pretty disappointed with their lighting situation there, to say the least. I was like, come on, you guys. There was no light. Their heater broke, literally froze up. And their they brought in Atco trailers for toilets. So these are like big Atco trailers, and they're supposed to have running water, and you're supposed to be able to use the toilet and wash your hands and all that. And they froze. So there was a whole kerfuffle with that on the first weekend. It was disgusting, and everybody was mad. But it's one of the largest Christmas markets. So there's only like really there's only 3 huge Christmas markets in our city. And you either get into those or you don't. And anyway, you have to be at those markets in order to make it for the year. So I didn't really have a choice, but I was quite unhappy with the bathroom situation there. All right, so now we're going to do yellows and blacks, and we're going to put some overstock away like we've been doing the whole day, and just put, you know, you want the booth to be full but not obnoxious, because if people can't get what they're pulling at and stuff is flying everywhere, you might as well just throw it in the garbage, because it's going to land on a dirty floor anyway. People will get mad and walk away. We don't want that. We just want happy, smiling customers, like all the time. So I started in I started the business in 2018. I think I did my first market the Christmas of 2019, and have just been growing it ever since. So again, we're going to be able to put a mandala on this one. So we're also going to be able to put the tea towel stand. So I have one of those ready to go. Here are some of the dish mats that match. Yellows, blacks, etc. And I think once you get, packing these one way, you'll figure out, what's the best way to kind of get everything situated in there. We've got potato bags, look like this. A couple of those, two like that, two like that. Can be overstock. This is one of my new designs, textile design. So this is a mouse pad. So I just made these. Pretty happy how they turned out. We'll tuck those down in the bottom. Let's pick a mandala for this one. And okay, we're going to do the same pattern, but just in different colors of frames. So which one would you guys prefer, the top or the bottom? I'll clean them both so they're ready to go. So this time we're commenting top or bottom. I know those ones will sell for sure. That's my most popular design, so I want to make sure I have it out, and especially in the black. Top or bottom, guys? What do you prefer? I'm just gonna pick if nobody's picking, because both of these I know will sell. Like I said, this probably isn't going to be one of my most popular lives, but some people like to watch them back, listen to all the chatting. I met one of my YouTube viewers last week. I don't know if she's watching right now, but hello. Went to her house and dropped off some batting strips, actually, that she purchased. I believe her name was Carol. All right, I need to tie this one up because it just came untied. So get it as pretty as possible. Once I've got the main stands here where I've picked out what products go on, I think this packing is going to go much quicker because, of course, the stands here with the cards and the fabric and all that, they're already done. I just need to put them in a box, basically, or put them in a bag. Don't grab this. That's top. Oh, crap. Now, which one was on the top? Which one was on the top? Was it in the brown frame or the black frame? I missed it. Sorry, I put in the brown frame. Yeah, some people just like to hear the chatting and, follow along while they're in their craft rooms, and that's fine. Relaxing. Okay, I don't want these to be creased, so I'm pulling those out. Stick a couple of these in. The dishcloths. Get the cards. Tuck the cards in someplace safe. They're not getting bent. Now for some soup cozies. Yeah, sorry I missed your comment. I moved on with my life. It's like, I don't know which ones they want. And it's fun to be engaged, but at this late stage of the game, I've just got to make some decisions as well and be like, that's it. I put the brown one in the box. So if you pick brown, you're good to go, because that's what's in the box. Oh shoot, do I have any of that color? No. I have an extra color here. Let's pull out 4 of those. I made more black soup bowl cozies this year because black is my most popular color. People really like the dark colors so they don't get spills on them. So we'll put in a few of those. So there's the black soup bowl cozy. Yes. Off to the living room we go. Oh my goodness. Running out of steam here. Running out of steam. Can you believe I'm running out of steam? I see your posts. They could just be hanging out here watching too, which is fine. We some of the lives we've gotten like one of them I had over 10,000 people watch it, and then not everybody's going to comment. So just is what it is. Is what it is. Okay, how many of these do we have? Can leave a couple behind. Leave a couple behind. Not too many, but a couple. And then I'll show you what we're packing up here. All right. These are new. These are desk mats. So basically oversized, like they're double length here, mouse pads. And this is my own original design. These are brand new. So pretty excited, of course, to see. I told my husband last year, I was making something new, and he's like, well, how do you know it will sell? And I'm like, I don't for sure, but every single thing that I have made has sold. So, I don't know. Well, first of all, I make a good quality product, to my own horn. That's fine. But I think, like when you make something really nice, might not sell the first market, the second market. But every single time I've made a tea towel, it's sold. Yes, I still have a couple where, the design, I still have a couple of that design, and for sale, but they will sell eventually. Like everything I've made has sold. Oh, shoot, I should show you guys some towels. Sorry about that. Here's a black and white one. Get a couple more. I'm very me oriented today, aren't I? It's kind of rude. Rude. All right. There's another one. I really like this one. This has got like a real retro print to it. Just the toweling itself, I really like it. So I got a couple of those. Here's one that's definitely more masculine. And I did it on purpose. Like the toweling itself is masculine, and then I did like paisley and dots. So really quite masculine. And then we've got some yellow ones as well to go with all that other yellow stuff. Yes, we do. this can go. Then we're going to pack some pillows. 4 pillows. This is going to the living room. All right, let's get the pillows out. More IKEA bags. I keep sighing, like just letting steam out of my face of like, oh my goodness. Let's go. I want to go to a market. And I haven't been at one since Christmas of last year. And I didn't even finish the markets because on the second last day of the Christmas markets, I was driving out there and discovered I could not see out of one eye. And so I did the market that day, went to emergency. Yeah, you have a detached retina. And so I was there, you know, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning before we got to bed. And my husband ended up going out the last day and dealing with the market. And then I didn't have surgery on the Sunday because they just couldn't fit me into surgery, but they did it first thing Monday. They just didn't want me moving around a lot because I had a detached retina, which totally sucked. And I had to lay face down for 12 days. I had to like walk with my face perfect, like to the floor. I couldn't stand up for 12 days. It was awful. But just because of where they did the repair in my eye, where the hole was, they needed me to be face down. So the gas bubble they put into my eye would hold the repair. And now I'm having some issues with it. So on Wednesday morning, which is the actual day I need to pack this into the Christmas market, I actually have to go back to the eye surgeon. And from the sounds of it, they're going to have to operate on my eye again. So I'm not looking forward to that at all. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, I'm like, if I got rid of these, I could put this rack away. Okay, let's pack some more Christmas towels. Let's see here. Oh, we've still got 4 people watching. What are you all doing? Supporting the channel, thank you very much. Supporting my work as a small crafter who's making a living crafting and YouTubing. And that is a true story. I really am at this point. And I'm so happy to be doing that. Every time I come in here, I'm like, oh my gosh, how did this get to be my life? Like, that's pretty cool. Pretty dang cool. Okay, we're not taking those ones just yet. Like, we're going to take them, but just not right now. Okay. Who wants to see some Christmas towels? I can't see what you said. Oh, awesome. Yeah, it is awesome. Did you watch the live for this one? This one is actually in the gift pack for the channel members. That one was super fun. Really striking. I'm sure it's going to sell out. I'm going to take all of them. Because I can always make more towels. Be easy. There's that one. Yeah, you watch that one? And then pretty. Really, 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 really like these colors. Could not like them more. I don't think. Then we have some over here. Because I was running out of room, so I just kind of had to stash stuff like wherever I could. This one I made a lot of. And I don't think I'll sell out of this one right away. But I did make a lot of it, so I'm going to leave a few here at the house. And then I'll have some overstock. So, take a couple more. And then I'll leave some overstock here, literally in the closet here at the back. We've got room. Leave some stuff. Yay. Okay. What else could I? Oh, I have some more. Just want to get all my Christmas tea towels in here. Oh, more white hangers. Sadly, I had to use some white hangers because I don't own enough of the brown hangers, and I couldn't find them during COVID, so I had ordered white. Most of you were here for this one. This was a while ago. This was super fun too. The Christmas tea towels. And I believe this one Christmas tea towel might be, oh, no. That's not in the gift pack. Oh, hi, Cheryl. Watching all the beautiful things you're packaging. Daughter and I will see you at Millerville this weekend, then Spruce Meadows. I'm not at Spruce Meadows this year, Cheryl, because they've changed the schedule, which they did last year. Millerville needed to change a weekend because it was literally going to have to start on Halloween, which was not going to work, right? So they bumped one weekend forward. But then that meant they overlapped with Spruce Meadows. And I had only done Spruce Meadows once, and it was okay, but it's not as good for me as Millerville was, of course, because I have so many repeat customers. Make sure you introduce yourself and tell me you saw me on the YouTube channel, Cheryl, please, because I want to know who you are, obviously. But so after Millerville, the Spruce Meadows will run for 3 weekends. One weekend is going to be the last weekend in Millerville. Then they run for 2 weekends. Like all on their own without overlapping with anything. And then after that, Saskatoon Farm starts. If you're watching this from Calgary, use my discount code, which is Home Stitchery, all like one thing, no space or anything. Go to Saskatoon Farm. They're selling timed tickets this year. But if you use my code Home Stitchery, you get 25% off your ticket. 25% off your entry ticket to Saskatoon Farm. And if enough people use my discount code, I actually earn the cost of my booth back. And my booth cost this year at Saskatoon Farm is $2,625. Ouch. It's a lot. So use my code Home Stitchery. Go to, oh, you can't hear me. Oh, that's because somebody just sent me some money. Thank you so much for the money. You should be able to hear me now. Is that better? Let me know. How about this? Is this better now? Just a second, Cheryl. I think you should be able, oh no, she can't hear. Okay, hang on a second. Can everybody else hear? Is it just Cheryl? Let's take the mic off. Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I took the mic off. Yes. Okay, so you Cheryl, you should be able to hear me now. We're waiting for Cheryl. Talk more. Okay, I think you should be able to hear me now. It's just something was going on with somebody was paying me some money. Thank you. I appreciate that. I want to say Alice still breaking up a little bit. Well, I can't help you. I can't help you. Okay, hang on. Let's go over here by getting some better Wi-Fi. It could be that my phone is dying, so I'll tell you one more time. Hopefully you can hear me now. And we're standing by the window where we should get a little bit better Wi-Fi. Anyway, if you're going to the Saskatoon farm, go to Saskatoon farm to buy a ticket and use my code HOME Stitchery. So HOMESTITCHERY, Home Stitchery. And you should be able to use the discount code. Still breaking up. Yeah, I can't help that. She broke it. I don't think you broke it. One sec. Okay. We're going to end and restart. Okay.